I sent child maintenance statements to my ex-mother-in-law. My ex-husband Jake stopped paying child support about 6 months after our divorce was finalized. We have 2 kids together, Emma who's 8 and Tyler who's 6. Jake was supposed to pay $800 a month, but suddenly the payments just stopped coming. When I called him about it, he'd either ignore me completely or give me some excuse about being broke or between jobs. The thing is, I knew he wasn't broke. His mom Carol had been posting all over Facebook about how proud she was that Jake bought a brand new Ford F-150 truck. She was constantly sharing photos of him at expensive restaurants and bars downtown. The guy was clearly making money. He just decided he didn't want to pay for his own kids anymore. I tried going through the proper channels first, filed with child support enforcement, sent certified letters, the whole thing. But Jake had started working under the table doing construction jobs, so they couldn't garnish wages that didn't officially exist. Meanwhile, I'm working 2 jobs trying to keep up with rent and groceries for 3 people on what should have been a 2-income household. Carol made everything worse though. She kept posting these passive-aggressive things on social media about how some people just want handouts, and real mothers don't need money from men to raise their children. She'd share those stupid memes about how kids need love, not money, completely ignoring that love doesn't pay for school supplies or keep the lights on. The breaking point came when Emma needed new shoes for school. Her old ones had holes in the bottom and it was getting cold. I had exactly $47 in my checking account until payday, which was still 5 days away. I called Jake one more time asking if he could at least help with the shoes since child support was already 3 months behind. He told me he couldn't help because he was saving up for a hunting trip with his buddies. A hunting trip, while his daughter was walking around school with cardboard in her shoes to cover the holes. That's when I got the idea. Carol was always bragging about what a responsible, successful son she raised. She loved telling everyone how Jake was such a good provider and how proud she was of him. So I decided she should see exactly how good of a provider he really was. I printed out every single missed child support payment from the past 6 months, made a nice little spreadsheet showing the date each payment was due, the amount owed, and a running total of how much Jake was behind. It came to $4,800 plus late fees. I also included copies of the kids' school lunch accounts showing they were negative, Emma's shoe incident, and Tyler's asthma medicine that I'd been rationing because I couldn't afford to refill it early. Then I mailed it all to Carol's house with a note that said, "Since you're so proud of Jake's success, I thought you'd want to see how well he's providing for Emma and Tyler, just keeping you informed about your grandchildren's welfare." 3 days later, my phone started blowing up. First it was Jake absolutely losing his mind, screaming about how I had no right to involve his mother in our business. Then it was Carol calling me every name in the book, saying I was trying to embarrass her son and turn the family against him. But here's the thing, it worked. Within a week, Jake had caught up on 2 months of back support. Jake's been paying on time ever since. On